we have had this box sitting under our desk for a while now and haven't really talked about it. Is when we first started and we were trying to figure out what point of sale system to go with. So we contacted Chase because they have one. Well, they sent us the unit, and then after we got it, right away we realized, nah, we went with Wix. So we tried to contact the sales guy, the rep for Chase. Eventually, after having this sit around for a long time, we went ahead and tried to do a reversal on the charge on our account. Well, it didn't go through because we waited too long. Well, it's because the sales guy at Chase ghosted us, so we couldn't get a return authorization. It was total, utter bullshit. We're going to talk about Chase, what they sent, and just to warn other small businesses if you're opening up, and why we decided not to go with this unit. It's ours. We paid for it. We did have to block them at our account because they tried to charge like $3 or something. I don't know. Some silly little amount that I got our bank then blocked them, put a block, no more from them. So we haven't heard back from them at all on anything. So this is our unit. We've had it now for almost a year, maybe like 9 months. So had this for 9 months. Let's take a look at it. Here it is. This is Chase's point of sale system. Comes in a box like this. Let's open it up. And I don't remember how to, it looks like it pulls. So let's pull this open. Yep, that slides right off. That's shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna badmouth them because of the sales rep. We're only out of like $300 and something, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's not much money, but it's still money, especially when you're starting out. Looks like it comes with a bunch of printer rolls. I mean, I suppose we can keep this around for if we ever needed it, but then I have a feeling, because like all technology, after maybe 5 years, this would be something that they don't even support anymore, so reactivating would be, you know, pointless. Okay, how does this come out? There we go. See, we never even opened it up. We didn't even take a look at this or anything. Why? Because we knew right away, no, we don't want this. We actually need an inventory system like we can do with Wix and go through the website. I'm not paid by Wix. It's probably not the best system. I don't think any system's the best system, but you know, we have a website, we have a store presence. If we just had the store, I could see just having this point of sale right here. This is probably the receipt that they did, like probably some small amount to our bank account, I would imagine. So we'll take that off because it doesn't really matter at this point. And then we have some note here. It was tested for Visa, Amex, Discover, debit, and yeah, that's it. Apparently you can do gift cards too, but that's not checked. And yeah, and it was programmed and tested. Transactions were performed successfully prior to shipment. So here's the system. And like I said, if we just had a store selling goods that you see and bikes, then yeah, this would work. We could, you know, punch in the amount and yeah, charge a card, right? And we'd be going through what you would call a real bank. I do quotes for that because, you know, big bank, JP Morgan, Chase, versus going through Wix, which there's ups and downs, right? With Wix, the problem is, one of the problems, there's probably multiple, but one of the problems I can think of is with Wix, the issue is if I need to do a refund, somebody comes in here and buys something, I don't know, say a set of rims for $600. They decide they don't want them, and we want to be nice, and we say, you know what, that's not a big deal. We can sell the Sur-Ron rims to somebody else. Not a big deal. We'll give you your money back. Well, with Wix, what they do is they now keep that 2.9% plus the 30 cents, per transaction. So whatever that is on $600, we would lose, which sucks. Traditionally, you just lose the 30 cents and not the actual percentage. Now with Chase, they are still old school, so they go ahead and let you refund the percentage, but you lose that 30 cents. Well, we can lose 30 cents all day long. That's not a big deal. That is a positive. That's why we kind of were looking at this. Apparently this is called that. That's the Desk 5000. And yeah, I don't really know too much about this because like I said, we never got further than getting the box and realizing, you know, this would be silly to have. And it would be silly to keep a backup. I mean, especially starting out. Now, maybe later on, we'd want something like this because we could then go ahead and, you know, charge, you know, put somebody's doing a bike purchase in store, we could go ahead and swipe here versus there. But then it's two systems keeping track of things. We'd still have to go into Wix and change the inventory allotment and all that good stuff. Yeah, you can tell I never pulled this out because this would be hard. It's purposely made hard to get it back in there. So that's a power brick. That's some sort of power cable. That is, I'm guessing, going to the Ethernet. Those are Ethernet ports or phone. Either or. Power into there with that guy. There's an Ethernet, which we wouldn't have another spot on our router. We'd have to get a wireless router, but the T-Mobile wouldn't have a spot to plug that in directly. So if it's not even wireless, that would have sucked. To begin with, I would have thought nowadays this would have been battery and wireless. It looks like that slides. Let's see what's in there. Bunch of connections, some sort of USB. There's the phone, Ethernet, something else, micro USB, and then a big USB, a SIM card slot there, 1 and 2, or memory card slot. I don't know. I don't really care if you see the numbers because this ain't activated. We don't even have an account with these guys. So it doesn't really matter. But that's what's inside of the Desk 5000. Somehow it does receipts or paper. Okay, that pulls. So if you need to open up for paper, it pulls out like that. Okay. And closes. Okay, looks like easy enough to change receipt paper. I wonder if this paper would fit in our Wix. I will have to see. Well, I don't really know where our spare paper is right now. So, you know, that might actually fit into there. So we might be able to use that. Salvage something out of this $300 and something we're missing out of this endeavor. I'm surprised they wouldn't want the machine back, even if like it was a reduced price, because it's still equipment. Do you want this out there? I don't know. I mean, people could take this. Maybe there's a way to hack these. I don't know. I'm just saying. It seems kind of silly that Chase wouldn't want this back in some regard. But they'd rather have somebody that's unhappy and just all they wanted to do is return it, even though it was never even opened up. So that's what you get in the box with the Desk 5000 from Chase. And then it looks like instructions. Let's see, a quick guide here. It's like a counter sheet. And what else do we have? An envelope of some sort. Here we go. The Desk 5000 and Desk 15R pin pad. Well, we don't have that one. Is that the wireless one? This one shows tap to pay. Huh. I feel like there was more, and then we didn't get them more. Well, not like we went with them anyways. That would have probably been an add-on of some crazy amount. But look at like, well, no one ever said that when we did this originally. Here's all the silly, we're here to help. Yeah, they didn't help us. Oh, hey, we have window stickers. Well, cool. We'll use those because with Wix, I do believe we have Google Pay. I'll have to check, but I believe we do. Here's more. Ooh, we have a fresh decal of Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and JCB, whatever that is. We will, I'll see about that, and maybe we'll use that. If nothing else, I'll cut off this JCB part, right? And just reuse that and cut off the chase. Stuff we can at least use. I don't know what any of these are, so that's probably garbage. And Samsung Pay, GPay, Apple Pay, accepted here, cut off the chase, and I can put that sticker out. Just cut the chase stuff off, and I can put that sticker up. Cool. Window cling, so it's a window cling sticker. Okay, that would be cool. Oh, and then here's some Apple Pay stickers. So we can put those out. Because I do believe we do Apple Pay. I'll have to double check on all that. I do believe so. Because we can do tap to pay. What's cool about this system, besides the inventory, is with Wix, you don't need that plugged in. This is battery powered. So I can like put that out here and not have the cord not have that cord. That cord can just be tucked away. But I just leave it like that. Why? Because it's connected to the machine and it's always charged. But it is wireless, and I could take that and I could like walk over there, or Bluetooth, it might work out in the hallway. I don't quite know. But yeah, that is the system. So like signing in a Wix, and I'll have to do this when, maybe have the light off or something so you don't get the glare. But just to give you an idea, we can go products. Here's all the products we have. You can scroll through, dog bones, whatever, or we can do a search and I can say tubeless, and it comes up because thinking tube, there's a tube, there's the tubeless system, and then there's 220 ride tubes. So, this is much nicer to keep our inventory straight. And I'll do videos talking about Wix in the future, like how-tos maybe, as I become more familiar with this. I mean, the simple stuff is like go to actions, and if I want to add a custom charge, we actually use this quite a bit because I'm lazy and I don't always get stuff in, or it's a one-off item. I don't really want to enter it into the system. So, I can just say like that was $120 and I can enter that. And then I can put in the description, test or whatever you want in the description. And I can turn on tax to be collected or not. And then I can add it to cart. And yeah, you can do all that stuff. Or just X out to clear it out. I use that a lot. Used that the other day. Somebody bought a RAR Mantis seat, flat seat. I hadn't yet put them in the system. And it was just easy enough to look up, get the price, boom, boom, punch the price into there, and bada boom, bada bing, there we go. Really easy. This would have just, as far as I understand it, a standalone system. Now, can you do inventory with this? I really don't know. There's no barcode scanner with it. We have a barcode scanner over here with this. So that's cool. So we can do, inventory control where there's nothing with this. We can dip the card there, as I call it. We can slide the card here. And it looks like it does have tap to pay now that I see the symbol, tap to pay up here in the front. Okay, so it has all that, but you're also hardwired in, which you are admittedly here too, but that's the thing with Wix through our phone app and having a good smartphone like the Galaxy S21, 22, 23, whatever. We can do tap to pay with that with the Wix app, so I can be anywhere. I can be at a trailhead and be like, hey, you want to buy this that I have on me? Cool. You know, you want to buy a hat? Cool. You know, here, let's tap your card. Bada boom, bada bing. I get paid. They can get an email receipt, and we're good to go. Can't take this with me. This is portable in the way of using their app. So that's one negative about Chase. You know, this is more old school as far as you have this, you have it here. Somebody buys a jersey. I go, okay, jersey's $45 from my understanding. Now, maybe there is some inventory with the menu. I don't know. And that's where somebody can say, you know, you got it wrong. You can do some of that stuff. But look how big this screen is versus having a HP tablet that Wix uses. This is made by HP. It's just a big tablet. It even has a camera on it. It has a camera on the back side even, although I don't know what you would use that for. There could be something you would use that for. But they just use like an off-the-shelf tablet. Works really good. Works flawlessly, actually. No issues there. The only issue I have with the Wix is right now it's going on to 2 o'clock, and I can't get that to change time. It says 8:55 p.m. Don't know. And maybe that's why our records are a little off here compared to the online, because this is thinking the time. So, I don't know. Talk about that more, so that's a negative possibly over here. I haven't been able to figure that out. I need to look into that more again and see if I can find something to solve that. Maybe if I message Wix, I can ask them how to go about changing the time. I haven't found an option in here, but you know, there's many different like settings, notifications. Oh, see, check update 4 hours ago, install update. Okay, I'll let it do its update. See, that's easy. It's going to do an update. Not bad. Although you're down, if somebody came in right now, I'd be like, oh my God, we got to wait for the update. But it's going pretty quick. We have fast internet, so not too bad. And like I said, Chase sent this. Bad customer service. I don't understand why companies do that. They send something out, and instead of making you happy, when you try to immediately email them and say, we just want to return this, what is a RMA number, they ghost you to drag you over that time limit so you can't return it and get a refund. We didn't even open the box. This is the first time opening this box, and you know, it just has me making a video saying Chase sucks versus saying, wow, you know, Chase was awesome. It wasn't something that we could use, but hey, man, they responded. We sent it back. It was a non-issue. But no, they don't want you to do that. They want me to make a video, say, you know, well, their sales guys suck, so I wonder how our experience would have been with Chase. It probably would have sucked too. So, did we have a problem with Wix at the beginning? Yeah, we did. We picked the wrong payment processor. The payment processor didn't like selling motorcycle parts, is what they said. So Wix just had to put us with a different payment processor. Wix had to just put us with a different payment processor, and I wish they would have handled that differently, because we had like a huge sum of money that was with that other payment processor that then Wix is holding until they reevaluated our website. It's like, well, you knew from the get-go, and no one ever told me that certain payment processors wouldn't like selling of motorcycle goods or automotive parts, because they classified it as automotive parts, because it's high risk of returns. We sell mostly in a store, very few things online. We don't try to be competitive on price online because we can't. I mean, let's be honest about it. We Can't. Don't expect small businesses to be competitive because we don't get the price breaks of buying a lot of things bulk. So anyways, I'm going to cut this video. I'm rambling now. But yeah, Wix, we like, for the most part. Things could be a little bit better. Chase, we didn't like. Let me know what I should do with this. What can I do with this? Should we take it out and shoot it? Should we burn it? Should we blow it up? What should we do with Chase's silly point of sale system that we can't use? Let me know in the comments. Y'all take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Have a good one. Bye.